Okay, hopefully that's all working okay. A bit dark there actually. That's better, bit of light. This is the laneway where I'm actually staying just down there. It's really interesting. It's sort of real authentic Saigon. It's great. There's little nips and crannies everywhere. It's an interesting little area. Really interesting. I just found out that my host has gone, believe it or not, to Poland. Didn't tell me, but there's another guest that's staying. I'm on the 4th level, he's on the 1st, and just bumped him on the lift, and he told me that the host has gone OS for a week or so. He's got a relative living in Poland. Talk about a diaspora. God. So this is the entrance to where I'm staying. And of course there's always someone behind you. Excuse me. Yeah. You got to look every bloody where you walk out here. So I haven't actually gone down this way before, but I know where it is, I think. Well, we'll find out. I've got a pretty good idea where I'm going. So as usual, yeah. And I think down here's the way to go. This will take me into familiar territory, into where another photocopy place. There you go. Lots of work. Everyone's always building something around here. Everywhere, all around where I'm staying as well. Around the apartment, there's buildings happening there. So it's quite nice little tree-lined avenue, this. And this leads into the main avenue near the roundabout where I stayed previously on my previous trip here. So just going to go off to the co-op. Even though it's a fair distance, it's not too bad. It's not much further than where I was staying the other time. If I go this direction, I'll go straight to that big park. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be much extra distance at all. It'll be pretty good. And yeah, it's not a bad street, this. It's quite nice. The ubiquitous family marts, they're everywhere. I had to do some self-medication earlier today, but still, that burn I got from that moron motor taxi guy a week ago, it still looks pretty nasty. Don't think it's infected, so I'm not particularly concerned as far as that is concerned. It's cleaned up the wound, and I got some iodine from the local chemist as well as some more of those the dressings that are hypo something or other. Anyway, they're sort of like a rubbery substance that go on the wound, and they seem to be doing the job. It doesn't seem to be discharging as much gunk as it was, so my layperson response is it actually seems to be working, but who knows. You just got to basically, I'll play it by ear. I've been thinking about going to a GP at Texco Tower, but you're getting varying stories. Some people say they're fantastic and they're cheaper than other places. Other stuff online, just read today, they said they were pretty expensive, and but I think they might have been talking about their clinic in District 7, which is actually a hospital. This one in It's Tesco Tower is actually a more like just a medical practice, I think. So it's FV, French Viet, and hospital it's called, and supposed to be pretty good, but as long as they don't want to rip me off big time with a consultancy fee, we'll see. I can go in there and just check it out before I go to the pub. What I'm thinking of doing is, just getting an idea what the price is, because they weren't open on Saturday afternoon when I went there last, and they're not open Sunday, but they are open Monday to Friday and Saturday mornings apparently. So anyway, I might do that. Probably be prudent, because in spite of the fact that I think the wound's improving, it still looks bloody nasty, and it's quite large. And mind you, I don't know if they'll be able to do anything about scarring or whatever. It probably might, unless there's some miracle treatment. I think I'm pretty stuffed. So another building going up everywhere. So this is probably my best way to get, well, certainly my best way to get the Stanleys and the supermarket. And I'll do the supermarket first today because Stanley's is on the way back, as it turns out. So I want to have a decent feed. I had a feed locally yesterday. It was quite good, just around the corner. I'll show you all that stuff later, and I'll do the tour of my apartment. And here I am back at the old street where I stayed at last time, and that's the park across the road. And of course, it's absolutely shocking. I'll wait till the lights change. I might head down that street there, just over there. I think that'll take me where I want to go. So we'll see. Yeah, actually I've put that iodine on. It is thick. My wound is stinging a bit, but I suppose that's to be expected. Yeah, the bloody traffic. See, down here's the roundabout where for the other apartment I stayed at was the previous trip. And over here we're heading through that park towards Stanley's place. Okay, I just, some old guy sort of looked at me and started talking. An old Viet guy, I reckon he was in the army 25 years ago. I'm wondering whether he would be one of these guys who gives you the whole hard luck story about being an old South Vietnamese who were persecuted by the North. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I wonder whether it's also used as a line by some people around here. Get a bit of guilt stuff from tourists. Anything's possible. I may be being overly cynical there, so pardon me if I am. I feel terrible if I am, but you do get fairly cynical after a while. You know, get people who are desperate for money. They'll come up with any line. But this is quite nice around here. Mainly locals too, not a touristy area. That's what I like about it. I don't know why the tourists don't go here, but they're just dumb, I guess. They'd go to all the usual cliched joints that I prefer around here. Had any sun for a while, for a few days. It's been a bit quiet, a bit overcast. There we go, maintenance taking place. Okay. Yeah, now back out in the bloody main road, it's going to be madness again. I'll cut across this one. Now what's going on here? Some kid games? Who knows? Yep, something. Oh yeah. I don't know what they're cooking. It feels like cooking class or something. I don't know what it is. There's a little girl obsessed with her iPhone. Oh God, you get it everywhere. It'd be great to go to a country where you don't see bloody people staring into iPhones continually. Yeah, that's a dream that's not going to be achieved, I don't think. Yes, it's nice to just get away from the traffic for a short time. And hopefully Stanley's got some more squid in him. He wasn't able to eat the squid last time, so it's a bit tragic for me. I only had about half of it. My appetite hasn't been brilliant, but I admit. Maybe because I'm interested in having too much booze. I've no idea. I think I was actually zoomed in a little bit there. I don't know why. Got to be careful with that. Not used to using a zoom camera. Now, am I at the spot I usually go to? I don't know. If I am, I'm not making reasonably good time. I think I am. I think I've got some new equipment there. New exercise equipment. Yeah, it's another thing they love over here, that exercise. I'm pretty sure this is where I am. Yeah, I'm not too far away from supermarket and Stanley's. I might just try a different road though, going up to the supermarket just for variety. Well, I know where I am now. Pretty sure I do.